you know, I believe in full transparency. So most of the time, right, I mean, first of all, your results are going to be based on what you're doing consistently. So my meals are consistently simple mono fruit meals or simple green salads. There are some fruits I'll combine, and I'll combine them because, for instance, with a lot of the sweet fruits, we have some sapotes right now, little sapotes. They're so sweet, I can't make a meal of that by itself. It's just too sweet for me. Or canistel, egg fruits, too sweet. They're just so sweet, it's like it's too much for me. Maybe some people could eat that. It's too much for me. So I'll combine that with bananas, because that works well together. Okay, but most of the time, you know, my typical meals here are watermelon, or some other melon, or papayas, just that one thing, or just mangoes. It's usually one thing at a time. That's always going to be ideal. Every once in a while, I'll make a smoothie, which is blended. Okay. Every once in a while, I'll even have a juice. I almost never make them anymore, but if I'm out somewhere, it's a hot day and I'm in a city shopping, I may have a cold juice somewhere. Okay. I will prepare food for the events that we do, or even if I'm entertaining friends that don't eat like I do. I might prepare food. I might make a meal that includes foods that have been processed by our machines here, you know, blended or in a food processor. That kind. We use a Champion juicer which makes pâtés. We do a banana ice cream. These are all ways of processing food. There's definitely nutrient loss. Bless you. There's definitely nutrient loss when you do that. Okay, you can see it, right? The banana ice cream will start to turn brown. I mean, you're definitely losing nutrients because of the processing. It's okay to do every once in a while. You should be consistently eating foods in their, you know, mono fruit meals, simple green salads, the simplest way possible. But every once in a while doing something like that, that's okay. That's okay. You have to figure out what works for you. I had an Israeli girlfriend who lived here with me for a couple of years, and she had been following me on YouTube before coming here, before we met in person. We had worked together online, and she'd eaten only mono fruit meals, or maybe very simple combinations and simple salads, for about 3 years. And then she came and she fasted 30 days, and she was eating super simple meals and was doing fine. And we went up into Nicaragua to a town where there was a raw vegan restaurant. And I said, "You've never had a restaurant meal, a raw vegan restaurant meal, have you?" She's like, "No." I said, "Well, it might be fun. Let's go there." So I took her to dinner, and the next day we were actually coming back. It was our last night in town. We were on a bus headed for the border, and it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is breakfast time for me. So I open up my bag and pull out some fruit, and she says, "You're going to eat?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I mean, it's time to, yeah, I'm hungry." She's like, I couldn't eat, I feel terrible. It took her a week to recover from that meal, because gourmet raw food is a lot harder to digest than mono fruit meals and simple green salads. And you guys are going to want to stay away from it for a while. Okay, it's not going to be anything you're going to want to rush into. You're going to want to keep your meals simple for at least the 6 weeks after the refeeding process. Okay, eventually, I mean, every time I eat those meals, I'll feel it. I mean, we were there for, I think, 4 or 5 nights. She was drinking 3-4 liters a day. I probably had a liter the whole time we were there. But we left the restaurant. We were actually staying about 15-20 minutes up the coast because the town was too busy. So we were staying on the beach in a little hotel. And before we left, I said, let's get a bunch of bottles of water. I'm going to need some this time. Could feel it already. Okay, I probably had 3 liters of water in the next 24 hours, where I'd had 1 in the previous 5 days. But I was fine the next day, next afternoon. She felt it literally for a week to recover from that. Hi, enjoying my videos? If you'd like to learn much more, check out the Academy for Vibrant Living, where our Vibrant Health course will teach you everything you need to know to take your health to an amazing new level. And if you'd like to turn your passion for health into a lucrative career, check out the health coaching course where you can become a professional certified health coach and help as many people as possible see amazing results.